axis as a screw, so if you put a drill in it, it's not going like this in your drill. It's going like this. I've made a few of these in the past, but this is just a scissor jack out of just a car. This came out of my Ford Escape, but it doesn't really matter what it's from. But it's a really easy way to retain the ability to use your hand, but it'll also make it a lot easier to use a drill. So we're just going to heat this up and bend it. I want a more precise flame. This torch is way bigger than what I actually need, and my heating tip or my cutting tip uses so much gas I'd just melt this into a puddle instantly. So we're just going to heat that bend up. Just put the heat where you want it to move. Okay, I'll let that cool until it's not glowing. So now just right in line with this screw, that's where we're going to heat it. Right there. And bend it back. You want to try and keep it, you want this handle to be directly in line with the screw. So let that cool down. So when you bend it like this, you can still use it by hand. You know, you can still use it by hand to go up and down just as easily, but now it's also on the same axis as a screw, so if you put a drill in it, it's not going like this in your drill. It's going like this, just spinning around right there on that axis. So it's not all wonky. So that was going to be thrown away in the scrapyard with the car that it came out of. But it's super useful to have one of these little scissor jacks around if you do garage projects. You know, if you got to brace a motorcycle on its center stand while you take the tire off of it or something, or you know, just one more place to lift a car up with. You know, spreading stuff apart with them if you don't have a porta power. Just super handy thing to have around the shop, and that makes it a lot more useful. Chuck it into your drill, zip, zip, up and down, nice and easy. You can still use it by hand if you need to.